Okay, here we go, guys. I'm gonna try this out here. Well, I got a little screen recorder here. Hopefully, it'll work. Uh, but we're gonna be talking about Planning Center. Of course, if you are a new member or if you're an existing member, you should have already received one of these Planning Center welcome email. Okay, that's the first thing you're gonna get, and this will begin your Planning Center journey. Um, so I would send this to you. We're going to just open it up here. It's going to look like this. I just made me a dummy person here. Mike Reezy, that's me. So you would see, you read this blah 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 stuff, and it's going to say you can log in and set your password here. So if you hover over that here, you can click it and we'll go set our password. So it should take us to a website, and we can set our password. So choose your password. I'm going to say mine is awesome, and set your password. You have to type it in correctly both times, of course, and then your password has been updated, and then this should stay there. Now you just say go. Alright, we're going to be we should be going to the home page of Planning Center. Okay, so here we are. Now, of course, everybody says this is a lot to look at, and it kind of is, but once you get used to it, it's not that bad. What you're going to see, if we kind of go across the top here, you've got some settings and stuff up here that you can change. Most of you are just going to be viewers, so you're not really going to be doing a lot of this. Across the top we have here plans, songs, media, and people. The main thing you guys are going to be worried about is this, the plans, because that is where all the info for each week is going to be stored. And of course they will be in list order here. You can see each of the plans for the upcoming Saturdays, or if you scroll down you can see the Spanish side is on the bottom. So there, if you wanted to check out the Spanish service, or if you were scheduled for the Spanish service, you're going to be looking down here. Now the calendar, you can look at the calendar if you wanted to look at it in calendar view, but I prefer, if you're just looking for the next upcoming week, you see this would be Saturday the 22nd, and you see all you have to do is hover over it and click it. That's it. Once you go into the actual plan itself, now you are in February 22nd. You're in the plan. You're in February 22nd's plan right here. So if you look, you kind of scroll through here, you can see this is the order of service. Most of them are going to be like a rough draft because, of course, I do them way ahead of schedule. So this probably won't be accurate to what we're actually going to do, but what you're going to be looking for is the songs. You'll see the songs here highlighted in blue. Most of the time I'll put little notes out here for who's going to be singing the lead on it. But if you hover over each one, you can kind of see they have these little icons that show up. These are not actually the links to the songs. This is the link to the item of the plan. So if you wanted to actually look at the song, you see there's a little icon here that's got a little music note, and you could click here, and now you're actually looking at I have decided to follow Jesus. Let's go back to our plan. You can get back to the most recent viewed plan here. If you hover over it, you see I want to go back to February 22nd because we don't want to get into songs yet. But you're gonna look here for the 4 songs or 3 songs or whatever, and then if you come over to the right, you can see this is where all the attachments for each particular item will be. So this song has 3 attachments. You see I hover over that 3, and you can see all the 3 attachments for that song. It's got a lyrics PDF, and then you're going to have a C and then a capo version. And then you can keep coming down. Some of them I've linked to YouTube videos to it. If you click here, you can actually watch the YouTube video from a little window that should pop up here shortly. Actually, I thought it actually popped up a smaller version of it, but here you see it'll pop up the YouTube video if you wanted to watch the YouTube video. Let's go back to Planning Center now. I'm actually back out of I'm in my user now, but that's okay. We'll go from here. Most of you guys are not going to be able to edit or anything. That'd be the difference. I can actually edit from here now because I'm on my user. Going back to the attachments, you can download from here. If you wanted to download the lyrics PDF, you can download it and save it to your computer wherever you're at. Then you just save as, save it to whatever flash drive if you want to keep it on a flash drive. But that's pretty much the main thing you're going to look at here. Now there's one other little thing I wanted to show everyone that's really nice. Let's go back to the home screen here for the plans. So let's go back to plans. If you hover over the plans here, let's get rid of this here. You see it's got that little thing out to the left. It's kind of annoying, but there's one little really sweet feature on there. It's called Matrix. So once you come to the home screen where you can see all the plans, I would hover over the top plan here. You can hover over any one and do this, but I would hover over the top one, and if you click Matrix from right here, this is what's going to happen. It's going to select, I guess depending on how yours is set up. Mine now it shows the plan that you clicked and then the next upcoming plans. And you can see here a nice list view the next 4 Saturdays. So instead of having to look at it one at a time, you can see every song that I've picked, at least for the time being, for the next coming weeks. And the same goes here. You can click on this little music note and it'll take you to the song, and you can download the PDFs, the chords, and all that jazz if you wanted to. From here. And also, if you want to even go farther out, you come up here to load plan. We're going to click here, and you can choose English or Spanish, and then you'll see the ones that are grayed out are the ones that you see already. But if you want to see farther, then you can just load all of these. I'm clicking each one individually. And now you can see I have planned all the way till May. Let's close that out of the way. Now I actually don't have the songs picked for May, but that's what I'm getting towards. I'm wanting to have 3 months worth of songs picked. Not saying that that's what we're going to use, but they're going to be listed, and that will give us a general idea for the next 3 months. That's my plan. And this is where you can see it all on one screen instead of having to click back and forth. So using the matrix. So once again, you can go back to the plan view from right here. There's a little back arrow, and it takes you back to the normal screen. There's a matrix up here as well, but I think it does a little bit different. I like to use this one. So come over, hover over the first plan, matrix. Alright, it gives you the next 4 Sundays. If you wanted to learn more, load a plan, select which service you want, and individually select which plans you want to see. Now I can close this out again. You can also close these if you click too many and you don't really want to see them. You can close these by clicking the little X's. If you hover over it, you'll see the little red X pop up. So that's pretty much the main things we're going to be looking at. Another thing that's pretty cool is you can actually look at the song. So let's come back to this coming Saturday. I have decided, let's say we want to actually go look at the song. So let's go hover over the item, it's just got a song link to it, so you can click the little note icon. Now you can see how it's sequenced. You can see all the attachments over here to the left. You can see the chords that are linked to it. If you wanted to download the PDF from here, you can. You can click the chord chart here, and it should pop up a little. You know, if you want to save, then you save as, and save it to wherever you want to, and it'll save the PDF. Some of them, like I said, I have YouTube videos linked to. But let's just say you want to go look at every single song we have. Well, you can do it from there, or you can come up here. Like I said, you can click the tabs on the top, and you can click the songs. And here's a list of every single song that we have that I have entered into Planning Center. You can look. It has a title and an arrangement. If you click the title, it's just going to take you to the song. Then you're going to have to scroll down and click on the arrangement, the Lincoln Brewster arrangement. Or you can come back, and if you actually click the little in parentheses that says Lincoln Brewster here, it's going to take you straight to the arrangement, the Lincoln Brewster arrangement. It's going to give you the sequence and all the chords and everything. This one I don't have, but you see where I'm getting with this. This is how you can get ahead on all of the all the songs. If you look out to the left, I actually have a Word document attached to this one. You can click out here, and if you wanted to save the Word document, you can. I have the MP3 attached to this one. If you wanted to go ahead and attach the save the MP3, you would do it from here as well. So apart from that, once you get your login, then you're set. Let's just say that we are home and we want to come check out Planning Center. So you can, I have it saved here on a shortcut, but you can go to Google. You can search for Planning Center online, and you're going to want to click this top one. And it is Planning Center Online. It's not Planning Center. There's something else pops up if you do that. Now, this page probably confuses a lot of people. This is what happens if you just click Planning Center. To log in from here, you'll go right here. There's a login and Planning Center services. So here we are. Now you're back to the home page. So anyway, that's just kind of an introduction to Planning Center, and I hope you guys, if you have any questions, give me some suggestions on other tutorial videos that I can give y'all. But that's about it. Thank y'all.